What's poppin', what's poppin', what's poppin'? Welcome to Friends Talking Shit Podcast. It's your boy Smee. Got the boy Fame in the house.
We back.
Boy
that shit clapping for hella long. Did you extend the round of
Nah, I just push it one time.
That shit was clapping.
You ready to do it again? One more time?
Hell no.
Oh, we
keep
thinking
it.
We freestyled
Man,
this,
we keeping all this shit. Then one take Jake, man.
You know what I'm saying? We back like we never left, man. You know what I'm saying? This
been a
is
minute.
what, episode
Man,
12?
fuck all that
All
shit.
the episodes?
This
Fuck all
nigga,
that?
this nigga had a lot of shit to say last night, cause this nigga was on his Steph rant. Steph don't show up. He's not. Well, what you say? He ain't the guy. You was saying last night, nigga.
I'll tell you.
Steph ain't the guy. He's never the guy.
Wait. What's the question though? So you're saying
The question is, why is you hating on Steph? Why is you saying that this nigga ain't great? How is he not the guy, nigga?
I never said he ain't
You said that this
Shots fired, man.
nigga started
He
talking
ain't
about,
great.
oh man, I love his family and this and that. Fuck all that,
The
nigga. You
nigga
said
got
he
the
ain't the
nigga-
guy. He got one MVP in the final.
So
keep that
nigga,
same
when
energy, guys.
When KD was there, was he the best player on the team?
No.
Okay.
KD was the best player in the league that year, nigga.
Exactly.
No,
So what is you talking
in
about?
what year?
That nigga was. How was he giving your King LeBron, nigga? 30-piece every night in the finals. Swept that nigga the fuck up out of there. 4-0. The last time, nigga, bruh, 4-0. Fuck is we
So
talking
we
about?
ain't
Why the
even
light
going
just go
over
off?
there. Yeah, this light went on. Nigga,
You was talking. You had
bottom
hella shit
line
to
is
say.
that nigga was not the best player when KD was there, right? Right or wrong? He got
That nigga
four-
still was
he got
damn. That
four
nigga
chips.
still was
Come on,
average,
that's
bro.
like LeBron
got-
going to the
Bruh,
He got
this nigga
four-
was on a
don't
team
say-
with.
Hey, let him go. Yes, he
Don't
let
say
him go.
regardless. It is the fact though that he was not when the 2 years that they went to the finals and KD was there.
Okay.
He was
we know
not
KD,
the guy,
yes.
right?
KD was.
Okay.
No,
So-
but it was still Steph's team though. That's why KD left.
That's why I say there's a difference being the best player and then it's another word I used
Nigga,
back then.
nigga, silence your buttons, nigga.
Oh, there we
said-
go. Yep, you don't hear shit now. Yep, all right, my bad.
Like when
Oopsie.
I got this one for you, fam. Wait, no. Wait.
Oh no, that other one, no. What was the other one that do? Go back. That one go. Wait, let me see. That one go crazy. Yes.
But nah, go finish yours.
But that, like, nigga, I'm not saying that he ain't great. That nigga's a top 15 player of all time. Damn, or you can say top 10. I'm not taking away from all of that. It's just when everybody try to.
You mean
now,
top 5,
Now, when
nigga?
you try to, when you do that,
Hello.
now when you do that, then that's when that conversation got to be.
Okay, nigga. Let's have it. Top 5. What are you
Name
talking
a
about?
player that's in that top 5 right now that was ever second on the team ever.
What do you mean?
What are you talking
Jordan,
about?
Kareem. Well, Kareem was at the
Kareem.
end. Depending on if you won
Kareem.
the second
Just said
at
Kareem.
the end of his
Kareem.
career. At the end of
Kareem.
his career, though.
Kareem don't
Kareem.
matter.
You just said it yourself.
Don't matter.
Jordan. So Jordan.
Stop.
Bron.
Listen, first off, leave
And nigga,
Jordan the
and
fuck
nigga,
out of
right
this
now,
ass,
and
bro.
right now, Bron is second to Luka right now.
No,
if we
no,
being
nigga, no, he not.
Nigga,
Yes,
yes,
That nigga
he is.
Yes, he is, bro. Yes, he is.
What is you talking
So
about?
did LeBron just lead in every category on his team?
I don't know. I don't
did.
think so.
He
I don't
did.
think in.
He did.
I don't think
Luka-
in points.
Luka, yeah,
Points.
might be points. Yeah, I think it is points.
Maybe
Nigga,
assists and bro.
No,
Luka
no,
gets
he got assists and rebounds for sure.
I'm not sure about that, bro. But anyway, go.
But Luka only been there how long?
1 year.
Couldn't
Half a
Half a
season.
season.
Not a half a season.
Yeah, he
Yes,
just got
nigga, he
there
just
at
got
the
there.
trade before the
Nigga,
trade deadline.
When is the half of the season at the All-Star break? It's half of the
Yeah,
season, right?
that's when he got
many
traded.
months
Right before,
past-
bro.
How many months past the
Back
That
to
nigga,
the-
was,
no,
that,
no,
nigga,
no.
that nigga was leading in points, so I'm not trying to hear that shit.
Who, Luka?
Yeah.
and what else? That's it. And again, you saying LeBron, the nigga's 40, so leave.
Bro, I
him
ain't
out
trying
of
to hear all that
too.
shit, bro. Leave
Nigga's
that age shit out of
So
here,
my
bro.
whole thing about Steph,
That
is,
nigga was leading in
nigga,
assists.
when you get into that 5, nigga, you got to be leading your team. At 37 was LeBron
Only thing
leading his
LeBron
team?
was leading in was
yeah, he
rebounds.
was.
So you mean to tell me
In some of these prime years that he was there, he was not the best player. In his prime, he was not the best player on the team at certain
wasn't
points.
Steph? Well, no, he was unanimous the year that went
2 times in 2. That
74
nigga was unanimous twice.
No, 73 and 9.
9.
That's, that's,
And the year
That's
before
when
that.
the comeback. Yeah, that's the comeback.
Yeah.
That's the comeback.
Unanimous.
but you were saying that he wasn't like the best player on the team, and you said something about Iguodala, bro. Iguodala won that because he was the best in that series.
But
You feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
when you in a playoff, in the finals, when you in a
has that ever been the
series,
case with
don't say
LeBron
LeBron.
or Michael Jordan?
Shit, Dwayne Wade.
No. D Wade
hold
got
on,
his
wait.
finals
What about when they
MVP without
played
nobody
Dallas?
there. Without nobody there.
Exactly.
In the finals.
What? What?
That nigga was going scoreless in the fourth quarters and shit. What are you talking
Steph
about,
would
bro?
never do that.
Steph would never do that, bro.
Because Steph ain't
That nigga
gonna
ain't
play
never lost a playoff series ever.
Huh?
He's never lost a playoff series ever.
Make sure
that
y'all
nigga get to the goes to the finals.
That's at FTS
No,
podcast sessions.
Didn't they?
Instagram,
When?
No, we lost to
Twitter,
the
which is
Lakers.
X
And
now.
to the
When?
Spurs.
To the Lakers.
For the
like,
play-in
And
to
make
make
sure-
the playoff.
And the
To
Spurs.
reiterate this, make sure
Spurs
y'all
too.
like,
Was it
comment,
no?
and subscribe
No,
to our
bro.
YouTube
In
page.
round
We
two
lost in
against
the
the
play-in, bro.
At
Yes.
No,
FTS
he was there when they
podcast
lost to the Spurs.
Bro, Steph ain't never lost a playoff series.
He was not there when with the Spurs with Mark Jackson?
Bro,
Nah, that was a Clippers.
Steph has
No.
never lost.
The Warriors.
That was Mark
second
Jackson.
round,
That was Mark Jackson.
Steph was there, right?
Yeah.
And they lost.
And then that next year, I remember they lost to San Antonio.
Yeah.
They pushed San Antonio too, and then they came back. I think they fired Mark Jackson. I don't know if that was the next year, but I know when Kerr first year.
But what happened?
they
What
won
about the
shit.
season that Milwaukee won the chip?
That was 2021.
They didn't
That
make
was
the
after
playoffs
the
that
bubble. That was after the bubble.
And they didn't make the playoffs that year?
No.
That's pretty
But the
good.
fact that you saying that Steph is like,
I'm saying he a top 10 player, but when you
You're
get
No,
into
you
saying
that,
that he's a-
15.
you get
Let me
into
try to
that
play this
Mount
shit.
Rushmore
so if
section,
if he wins a championship this year,
I'll put him in the top. I'll put him definitively in the top 10.
You just said 15, but cool. Whatever.
I said if he win the championship this year, he will move into the
Bro,
top
send
10.
me whatever you smoking, bro. That shit what you talking about.
He's not in the top 10 yet.
bro, he single-handedly, individually changed the game of basketball with the three-point shot.
That's great. That's cool.
What do you mean? If you changing the trajectory of a fucking sport,
That's
bro,
cool,
you
man.
are all-time great. You're a top 5.
No,
Like we could say like Wilton, not even Wilton.
I'm not even gonna go
We'll
that
say
far.
Bill Russell and everything, but back then,
I'll stick
Bill
to
Russell was
I'll stick
hella.
to the years that we were born to call out and put 5 people ahead of him in the years we were.
Please, I would like to hear him. Please,
Born. So Bron is definitely, Jordan is definitely, Magic is definitely,
not Magic. No,
Bro, you ain't even watch Magic play,
Shaq.
bro.
Shaq definitely. Shaq definitely.
Shaq
definitely.
was a game changer, but let's just stick
And
to
Kobe.
guards.
And
Let's
Kobe.
stick to guards.
There. No.
Let's stick to guards.
Nope, because now that's when you can play with the numbers.
How can you
5
play with the numbers when we talking
five
about
people I
Steph Curry
just
at point
named-
guard? What are you
5
talking
people
about?
I just named: Jordan, Bron, Shaq, Kobe, and Magic. That's
So look,
5.
okay, so
of
look.
not even adding the other people outside of the years.
So
we were
look,
around.
look. So when you say
weren't around.
Magic, right? His advantage over everybody was that he was 6'9" and was a point guard. Hear
you
me
can't have
out.
that.
Hear me out. So he changed the game because people that height wasn't being a point guard. So he changed the game in a sense. I get that. But what Steph did is it's even more impressive. It's even more better.
So
It's more impressive. That's
how
what I
many
want to
chips
say.
got Steph? Got 4, right?
He got 4.
Magic got 5.
Okay, he had at a point in time where he had like the best center who doing a sky hook nobody could fucking defend.
Nigga, he
But
was-
what was Magic doing himself?
Magic
Passing the fucking ball.
Nigga, that nigga was.
He was leading and
passer-
assisting shit.
Bro.
So what was he doing?
A passer,
He was getting MVPs.
a passer over
Getting
a
MVPs.
scorer who
He was
makes
getting MVPs.
amazing
and
shots.
rebounds. And the nigga plays center in the finals, in the final series or a game or whatever. Like, no, nigga.
This nigga really went and pulled Magic Johnson.
All I'm
old
saying
ass,
is,
bro. That is
I can
crazy,
put
bro.
5 people.
Bro, compare the bro, thank you. Compare the up right now niggas, bro. Over the last 10, 15 years, bro. Stop bringing up niggas, bro. That when you was fucking nigga
The
in
nigga
the
just
5th
said
grade
name
and
5.
shit.
I named 5 people from the year that were there after we was born. That's what I just did.
After we was born, bro.
So
listen,
in this,
bro.
well, let me just ask you this: in this
Name
generation,
niggas after
wait,
niggas.
wait.
Hold on, let me say this.
Go.
Name niggas when you was actually keen in and on basketball.
Not even that.
Fuck
Not
all that
even
when you was born and shit, bro. 'Cause
Let's-
you talking about that shit when Magic plays. You didn't watch Magic play center that game, bro. So why the fuck is you?
Make sure y'all tap into all our social media accounts. That's at FTS Podcast Sessions, Instagram, Twitter, which is X now, Facebook, TikTok, and make sure, I'm gonna have to reiterate this, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube page, which is the same handle, at FTS Podcast Sessions.
Bringing that up, right?
When did Magic Johnson stop playing basketball?
Why are you
When Magic Johnson start-
93,
like
no,
94?
fuck no, nigga.
Like,
Before then,
like
nigga.
94, because he played on the Dream Team. That was 92, 93.
Yeah,
So
so
probably like 95. He probably played up to 95.
maybe 96. No, he was the coach in 96, probably, I think. He was the Lakers coach. But nah, it's like, I'm talking about like, let's say right now, and this, okay, let's just say from
96.
Yeah.
96.
Let's
All right,
say
come on,
from-
age check. How old was you in 96? If you talking that
I was
shit?
prime in basketball in 96.
Uh,
Nigga, I was prime. Nigga, I was going home, rushing my ass home just from school to watch NBA on TNT.
all right.
Nigga,
So who was running the league?
TNT?
So,
See, that's cap.
That's cap. Who was running the league in 96?
It was TNT.
Who was running the league
That
in
was
96?
TBS.
That shit was NBC.
Who was
That
running
shit was
How much
NBC,
you wanna bet?
nigga?
NBC was
How
the
much you
playoffs.
I will bet. I will bet
The
y'all $100
playoffs
right
was
now.
in NBC.
I will bet you $100.
I'm not betting you shit because you still over. You're over.
I bet you
In
$100
96?
right now. Yes. Yes.
So I'm thinking when Reggie Miller in the
Nigga, that's
Garden and all
prime
that. That was
basketball
that 93 when Reggie Miller was against the Knicks and he spiked all that shit.
Saturday games
Was on
Saturday
NBC?
would be on
NBC,
yeah.
okay.
And the
Okay.
weekday games would be on nigga channel
Okay.
37. Nigga, don't play with me,
Okay.
boy.
Damn, that nigga said 37. What y'all know about that? TNT on 30 and what?
Exactly what I'm talking
TBS
about,
was
boy.
on like what 42
Was one of
or
them
something.
near there. Yeah, one of those near there. Nigga, CNN was channel 22.
Yeah.
Nigga, hell nah. But all I'm saying is, nigga, I'm not take. I hate when you speak on it. It seems like you lowering their value, and that ain't what I'm doing.
That's what you're doing, bro.
That's
You
not what I'm
saying
doing.
that stuff? You like, I hate when people say with Steph. Nigga, Steph is an all-time great.
Yeah,
if he
definitely.
wins a title this year, you got to put him. You
the
got to
top
put
10.
him over Magic.
Top 10.
So, because I said top 5
I'll
because
be like,
they got
it'll be a
Magic
real
over.
It'll be a real
No,
conversation.
he gonna be better than Magic then.
It'll
If he
be-
get 5, he better than Magic. He got more rings than him.
No, he don't.
They got the same.
Oh, they have 5.
But
Magic
he
got 5.
But he
Yeah.
definitely was a way more impactful player than Magic Johnson, bro.
Oh, impact. Nigga, so is Allen Iverson more impactful too. Like, so that don't matter.
But I'm
People use
saying,
impact.
so after this,
That
after
don't
this,
matter. What is you talking about, nigga? He got 4 rings, nigga. 2 MVPs, 2 scoring titles, my nigga.
Okay.
How that don't matter? What are you talking about?
Okay.
This nigga's a champion.
Do Carmelo Anthony got a scoring title?
Matt, do Carmelo
just
Anthony
wondering.
how many rings Carmelo Anthony
Do he got a
got?
scoring title?
How many rings do Carmelo
Do he got
Anthony
a scoring
got?
title?
How
I
many
mean,
teams did this
Don't
nigga play
bring
for,
up-
bro?
don't
What is
bring
you
up,
talking
like,
about,
don't
bro?
Bring up like scoring. He got scoring titles and
How many do we got? How many Melo got?
Melo got it. Probably
well,
one or-
scoring
probably
title,
two.
maybe
Probably two.
one.
One,
one or two.
maybe
nigga.
one.
Maybe one.
Maybe
If that,
one.
do he even got one?
No.
Yo,
Maybe
King
one.
got one. Let me see how many Melo got.
King got the ultimate one, nigga.
What?
And that nigga would go have 50,000 fucking.
Nobody give a fuck about that shit.
Yeah, they do.
But you, no one cares about that shit.
Yeah, they do.
Don't nobody care about
The
that shit,
nigga
bro. That
Steph
nigga's in
got
Cancun
4
right now with all them
rings,
points.
He got
Nobody
4
give a fuck
rings.
about that shit.
He got 4 rings. For sure. He got 4 rings. 2 of them, he wasn't the best player on the team.
Okay, we can say that. Say that. Okay,
One.
we can
Melo
say
got
that
one.
He got
Yeah,
one.
like I
Like I
thought.
said.
Yeah, like I thought.
So Steph got one for himself and everybody else who got one. Next,
So what?
Steph has a scoring title for himself and one for everybody else because he got 2.
What? I don't get what you're saying.
Oh, Steph got 2
2 scoring titles, yeah.
Nigga, that
Exactly,
don't
stutter.
matter, bro.
Like I
Who's
said, it don't
who's the
matter.
scoring champion
So why the
this year?
fuck would you bring up Melo
Who's the
then?
scoring champion this
Shea.
year?
Shea.
Because I'm throwing out how that shit is fucking don't mean nothing.
Shea.
Carmelo
Shea
got
Gil-
one. Down Shea got one. Like,
SG.
so
Shea
what?
damn near about to get MVP too.
Scoring titles don't.
And he's in the playoffs right now.
Scoring titles don't
Wait, so
mean
damn,
shit.
wait. Let me just say this. So when
Scoring titles
Steph did
don't
all of
mean
that, we
shit.
lost.
Well, when he got a
against
scoring
Bron.
title?
He got scoring title, unanimous MVP, and we lost.
No, I think he won one. I think
that was all that year, bro.
He got 2 MVP.
No, I'm talking about that. He did them back to back. I remember.
And what did Bron?
He won a ring that 1 year.
What did
right?
Bron average in that
one.
one? What did he average in that one?
The first one,
in the 1-3-1.
Almost no, not. I don't know about the 3-1. The first one was when he was going crazy because Kyrie got hurt in the first game. You feel me? But it is what it is. Shit.
I'm not
2015, 2016. That's when he got his first one in a ring.
Yeah. And then the next year was
2020. Then he got it in 2021. That's when he got a scoring title.
2021.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now, I'm just asking, this is a broad statement. Has he ever been considered the best player in the NBA?
Yes.
That's
when he's the MVP.
What a unanimous MVP. What are you talking about? The best player in the NBA is the most valuable.
This nigga never watched the Warriors.
He for sure don't watch the Warriors.
You
bro.
never watched them, bro. Even like today when I was watching the Celtics against the Knicks. Bro, Celtics against the Knicks. Brunson doing the same shit that Steph was doing. Not the threes and all this shit, but literally
running.
None of that. Literally leading his team, big baskets, big 3-pointers, all the shit.
Keeping
the leader
his team in the game, the leader of the team.
I watched that whole game today, bro.
And you watching Steph get double teamed, nigga.
No,
bruh,
he not watching that.
He don't know that because he don't watch Steph play. Because if you watched how they double team that nigga and he still go out there and give you 30, nigga. He was getting double teamed last night, nigga, and still gave you dub in the second half.
I'm not taking away from
What are you talking about?
The thing is,
you said that he's never the guy on the team, bro. That's where you got him fucked up at, bro.
You were saying that last
night. You was saying that last night, bro.
What I said was there's been times that he was not the dude.
Because they take him out.
Regardless.
Like this series just now, he was not the dude because
because he was getting double teamed, nigga. The game plan was to isolate Steph, nigga.
So the game plan worked.
No, it didn't. They lost.
But I'm saying,
what are you talking about?
If he wasn't the best in this series, that means there's never points in time in certain niggas' careers that, regardless, Michael Jordan was
LeBron wasn't the best in the series when they won in the finals against Dallas.
They're going to say
LeBron was not the best in the series when they lost against Dallas. Dirk Nowitzki was. What are you talking about?
That is not what we're talking about,
bro. That is what you're talking about. You're saying it's never. You said that shit last night, but it's never been a time when LeBron was not the nigga. There's been a time when Steph was not the nigga. He was not the nigga in 2011, bro.
Bring up his stats in 2011 for the finals and tell me.
Let's see. Let's see what Dirk was putting up on that nigga, boy.
Yeah,
work out.
Bron, I would say the only time Bron, because he damn near should have got the MVP over Iguodala. Because they were saying this would be the first time that a losing player could get an MVP. That lets you know that they game plan for Steph, bro. Like, if they don't do that shit to Steph, he can hit threes from hella far. So you have to literally, bro, they face guard
all of that.
So the fact that a 6'3" nigga, bro, he like the same size as me. Nigga, I'm like 6'2". Excuse me. You did get like 6'3", bro.
I get it.
And you're game planning against him?
LeBron averaged 17.8, 17.2 rebounds, and 6.8 since the 6 games against the Mavericks.
17?
Not 17 rebounds.
No, 17.8 points.
Against the Mavericks? Oh, my God.
7.2 rebounds and 6.8 assists against the Mavericks.
Yeah, he was hella scared.
Yeah, he was.
He was scared. But when
about that? Bro, he has, in the fourth quarters, in those games, that nigga was getting donuts, nigga.
Yeah, he was ass. He was
scoreless.
Ass.
Like a pimp that's whoreless. If you ever fix your mouth to talk down against Wardell, nigga, you lost your mind, nigga.
It's still the same fucking thing, nigga. It's still the same thing.
Nigga, Steph was still giving you 30 with KD and Clay on the team, bro. What the fuck is we talking about, bro?
That's what he don't understand.
He was not, because he don't watch that nigga, bro. This nigga was giving you 30 with,
I watched some Warriors games.
KD, listen,
you don't watch
he was
the
giving you
Warriors
30s, nigga, with KD and Clay on the team, bro.
I'm not taking
But
LeBron ain't doing that with Luka right now.
I will play devil's advocate, but I'll play devil's advocate for that because, I mean, it is KD. They're gonna focus on KD if Steph is there and it's KD, they're gonna focus.
KD
on
KD was working LeBron the fuck out in both of them series, bro.
He was
Working at workout.
It was unfair when we had KD though.
Work the fuck out, bro.
But
bring the fucking broom out.
The fact that niggas so he got the first one, then he got the two. He lost the one to LeBron, and he got two with KD. Okay, but that fourth one in Boston in 2022, that was just like when Kobe won.
And I asked you that four fucking times last night. Was he the nigga in that 2021 season?
He wasn't.
And he couldn't answer it.
That's one of the ones where he was. I'm not saying that.
So which one is it? Because first you saying the nigga never was, bro. Then you say, come on,
what's the next thing?
Come on,
what's the
bro.
next thing, Yezzy?
Let's talk about Shedeur and let's talk about Shedeur and Dion and the daddy ball. Let's talk about that. Because this is the difference between me and everybody else. Niggas is on that bandwagon fan shit. I'm not with none of that shit, guys.
What you mean?
Niggas is on Shedeur line like that because his daddy is Prime. But this is the thing. Prime played how many years ago?
Shit, his last shit was like maybe 2006, maybe with it was either
like
Washington
08,
or the
08,
Ravens.
or the Ravens.
The Ravens, bro.
Ravens,
So this is my thing, cuz that's cool. That's his son and all. But what the fuck is his son doing, bro? Like, what's making him so fucking raw?
So what you don't like? Well, it's what the media talking about.
What's
what you don't
what? Like that's
This
what I
is
was
my
trying to
thing.
get to.
This is
What's
my
the
thing.
problem?
This is my thing, cuz I got this thing against daddy ball. See, Shedeur is good, bro.
Yeah.
But him playing for his daddy limited his true capabilities and his talents, because another coach would have been smashing on that nigga and pushing him to really like exercise his talents and certain skills and shit. Opposed over there with his daddy, bro.
Saying that his daddy wasn't doing that.
He wasn't, but
Why would you think that?
because he didn't even have a fucking line for him to really block like that to really show he was. If that nigga would have been in the SEC, nigga playing with nigga 250, 300 pounders, bro, his game would have been way different, bro. That's what I'm talking about. But you over there playing daddy ball.
You saying playing for his dad? Like, I don't see where his daddy slowed him down. You saying you needed somebody to get in his ass. Now you saying he didn't have a line. Why his daddy couldn't have been getting in his ass too? I probably think his daddy was getting his ass.
This is the reason why. This is the reason why.
Pause.
Because his daddy came from Jackson fucking State. I don't even know what fucking conference that was.
Yeah, it's a SWAC.
SWAC.
I think SWAC. Yeah. But it was dope though. I will give Dion
The SWAC.
props.
If they would have stayed in the SWAC, he wouldn't have went nowhere. But from the SWAC to Colorado to rebuild a program over there,
They did
if that
that,
nigga
though.
would have
They did,
already.
yeah.
But,
They did that though.
and did what? They was ass,
No, that was good this year.
bro.
They lost in a bowl game. That was good this year.
Bruh,
First year, they was hella
no
weak.
bowl game wins, and when they played against teams ranked in the top 25, I think that record was like 4-9 or some shit.
Yeah.
Trash. If they would have been, if Shedeur,
They beat a national champion contender.
With TC, that first game in the season.
bro, what conference is TCU?
I'm just saying
They in the Big
they were for the
12.
national championship.
This is all I'm
that
saying.
same year they played for the national championship.
Yeah, they did.
This is what I'm saying, bro. If he would have been in a different program with a different coach and a better system that's already up and running in the college loop and shit like that, we would have seen a different Shedeur. That's what I'm saying.
So you don't got no. It's safe to say you ain't got no faith in him. You don't think it's gonna work out in Cleveland?
Bro, you know how I feel about first year quarterbacks and rookie quarterbacks, bro.
It's
I wouldn't give a fuck if it was Peyton Manning. I don't fuck with first year quarterbacks and rookie quarterbacks, bro.
Yeah.
They don't know.
Wait, so what if they got like 4 years and shit in
Your
college?
second, third year is your second, third year in the pros.
Even if it's a 4-year college quarterback, not like a
Shedeur, look,
he played 4 years.
Swag.
son.
Played 4 years.
swag,
Yeah.
swag, bro.
What you
Well,
think?
here's the-
Fam?
Come on, bro. Look, we had this real quick. What conference was Trey Lance in?
That nigga was in
it's
D2. He was in
called the-
D2. He wasn't
Okay,
in that
bro.
conference. He was
So
in Division
listen.
2.
So all right. So look, exactly, bro. Listen.
But Garoppolo came from the same one, right?
Exactly,
same-
right, nigga.
but-
And Trey Lance, nigga, that nigga stats, all that was up there. He was
But,
balling,
what's
but
the
the
name
level of
did too,
competition he was playing against,
Where did Josh Allen
ass, bro.
No,
Nigga, Josh Allen, nigga went to nigga. Josh Allen was. Hold on, you ain't
But
finna
no,
do
I
Josh
was-
Allen.
I was-
North Dakota, right?
maybe something
No.
like that. But no, I would say with Garoppolo, he didn't start right away because he was behind
He
Brady.
went to Illinois, Eastern Illinois.
He was behind Brady though for hella long. So
Yeah,
you didn't even.
Josh
you
Allen
feel
went
me?
to Wyoming.
Wyoming.
No.
Okay. Yeah, that was a. I think they in the Mountain West.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mountain West. But what you think about it, fam?
I just don't like nigga is if he ain't good enough, don't pick him because he ain't good enough. Don't make it to be a punishment. And it ain't about him. It could because that could have been Joe Blow, whoever. Like it's just are y'all punishing him? That's why y'all not picking him. All the boards had him number one.
What do you think? You think they was trying to punish him, trying to send a message?
It's a punishment, yeah. And if we're in the business of making the best team, you pick the best players. You don't punish like nigga. We just not gonna pick him. Like nigga, that means you don't want the best player for your team. They robbed him of a moment.
Let me be a conspiracy theorist. So everybody was watching to day 3. They showed like the numbers and shit.
It was better than the NBA.
Exactly. So
That's crazy.
do you think that they might have been doing that on purpose, like told the teams do not pick him, Cleveland's gonna pick him?
I want to
So
know.
we can get more ratings to watch the draft.
You never know.
Yeah,
No,
I don't
hell
think it'll
no.
go that far.
You don't think it went that far?
I think it was a. I think it was a.
We get more to where the one.
Yeah, womp yourself. That nigga said conspiracy theory.
If Eda was,
Yeah, man,
if
we
Eda
want
was
more
here,
people
he'd
to watch
believe
the
me.
draft.
I think
comes on once a year.
I think he went and he made a kind of a fool of their way of doing things, like how they said with Dayball. He did. It's like why you trip, like had a bad interview.
Do you think that
we
was
gonna make you
okay? Do you
suffer.
think that was warranted to do that? What do you think? Was that a good idea to act a fool?
If I came into your thing and if I came into your job, your business for an interview and me and you did not hit it off, that don't mean you go call everybody else like don't hey, he was a bad interview, don't hire him. That's fucked up. Let me go through the process with everybody else. Do that. Don't make it about the league when it's just me and you, because maybe something we wasn't there, so maybe something behind the scenes we didn't see.
Yeah.
They said he came in there with his headphones on. I'm like, and they probably like, could you imagine being in there and they like, man, take your headphones off. It's like,
I don't even want to be here. I don't even like the vibe.
like
That's
bro, and because what's the name was saying, Dayball is like that. Like he hella hard and he. Like what? Like
You interviewing for a job.
Not to mention
true.
how bad the Giants
That's
have
true.
been. It's like nigga, how you?
But
even
still, though, you gotta.
I get. Yeah,
He's
it is
probably
for a
trying
job
to set
interview.
the precedent right there. He's letting it be known. If you come
Yeah.
here, I'm gonna be on
I'm
that type of
running
shit.
it. Yeah,
I'm finna call Crash real quick.
and so that's the thing that he could have. That to me, all right, we did a bad interview. I was bad for your team. All right,
But
that don't mean don't send it up the road. Hey y'all, don't pick him. Nah, he was this. He was
I
that.
don't think, but see, I don't think the other GMs and all of that would have, you feel me, listened. You feel me?
Brody,
What is it?
Brody, you live and direct, bro. We on the pod. Hold on, these dogs going crazy. Bro,
What is it, fool?
what is it, bro? You on here, bro?
Can he hear it?
Yep. You can hear. You can hear
I
us.
hear, I hear y'all.
We live and direct, man.
Yeah.
We crashing this month. You
What
feel
is
me?
it?
What's up with the fellas, man?
Oh, we just chilling, man. Trying to get back at it, man. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We was
What y'all
breathing.
talking
Look,
about?
we was breathing on a Shedeur shirt real quick, but we gonna run it back real quick to the Steph shit. 'Cause this nigga, bro, had me hot last night in the group chat. Cause talking about
Who had you hot?
this nigga Steve, bro. This nigga was like, Steph ain't never been the guy on the Warriors.
That ain't what I said.
That's what you-
Why do you keep saying
Cause
that?
that's what you
That's
said.
not what I said. This is exactly what I said. I said in his 4 finals that he has, there's two of them where he was not the guy.
No, you was saying.
No, this
you
is
said
not-
Iguodala
that's
too,
not
though.
what you said,
You
bro.
said Iguodala.
I did
too.
say that Iggy won the MVP for one of those, right?
Yeah.
So 2 of those, he was not the guy. That's all I was saying. And I was bringing up whoever, but I just said in 2 of his 4 finals, he was not the guy.
And you also said
No,
that
this
he's a
was-
top 15
No,
player.
no,
if he wins a ring, he's
Well,
top
he'll move
10.
to the top 10.
This is what I said. This was started it. I said if Steph wins a ring, I didn't even say MVP, none of that. If he win a ring this year,
Yeah.
he top 5. If people got Magic in there, Magic got to come out. Steph replace.
I'm
him.
saying he top 5 right now, even without the ring.
What's your take, Crash?
Well, It's based on preference. You know, some people like big men, some people like guards, right? You know, you got the people who feel like big men aren't as skilled as guards, so they can't be as good as guards because it takes more for a guard to do as much as a big man that's 7 foot who could turn around and dunk the ball,
Dunk the
right?
ball, yeah.
So you got people like Kareem who's throwing the hook shot. You got people like Shaq who nobody was strong enough, you know. But when you for me, it just boiled down to dominance, man. And Curry, I don't want to say at his size, just period, have been dominating for a very, very long time.
long
Wait,
time.
let me drop a bomb for you, man. Let me drop a bomb for my nigga, man.
Yeah, so when I look at the top 5, man, you know, even I just go as far as the top 10. For me, Curry has surpassed Larry Bird, and a lot of people have Larry around 5, 6, 7, around that area. So I definitely have him taking that spot. Now, when it comes to Magic and Jordan and Kareem and all of them, to me, Steph is better than Kareem. Because, you know, I do a lot of research. I watch a lot of film.
Yeah.
Kareem used to score and he would block shots, but there's a large amount of time that Kareem didn't even come down the court on fast breaks or medium fast breaks where he just would not even come down the court, bro. So if you're not coming down the court, you know what I'm saying? And you taller than everybody, you throwing hook shots, you blocking shots. I give you your credit, but I'm not finna. If you turn on some film of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, then turn on some film of Steph Curry, there's no way you walking away saying this guy is better than that guy.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So
I agree with you on
I'm
that
gonna give
one.
Kareem his accolade credit and say, you know, Steph, he need this next ring to qualify for everybody. But for me, he already there. For me, he's already there.
For sure.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, like I said, to me,
I say better than Magic.
I would say that too, but you will have to factor in a lot of different things, man. If you turn on the film, you can't say Curry is better than Magic, but you have to remember Magic, his rookie season, he went to the finals and Kareem was hurt, so he played center. And he was getting 42 and 15s and stuff like that, right? So with his 3 or 4, I think he got 3 finals MVPs and 5 championships just based off accolades alone, Steph would definitely need this ring for me to surpass Magic. To me, he's better than Magic, but you know, you have to put everything in perspective. You can give people their credit when credit is due. And Magic put it down.
And the evolution of the game, like the game is different now.
Yeah, so, that's what. Right. Bro, because Draymond checking centers right now, bro.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
Yeah,
you feel me? So like back in the day.
To your point. Go.
Yeah.
To your point, Magic would back people down the court. He wasn't no crossover shooter, 3-step back guy. Bro. When you think about the evolution of the game, they wouldn't even be guarding Magic today.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? Exactly. So you would be a liability on this side. Now, when you think about the fact that you had the number 2 scorer all time, right? That record just got broken 20, 30, 75 years later, right? And then you got James Worthy on one side, right? You got Byron Scott on one side. See, that you got the Showtime Lakers, so a lot of them assists. I mean, I'm not saying anybody could have did it, but all you got to do is make a pass, and them niggas knocking shit down.
Yeah,
you feel me? This nigga hook shotting the shit out of niggas, bro. You know what I mean? To the point where these assists is getting logged up. Now, Magic doesn't have any all defensive teams where we could say, oh, well, he had the defense and Curry doesn't. You get what I'm saying? So, you know,
so that kind of cancel it out.
I mean, but still, I mean, the circumstance of the player, you can't really like hold that against them or use it for their benefit.
Yeah.
You got to kind of like leave it on the even field. Because, I mean, who's to say that if the 3-point line was more popular back then, that Magic wouldn't have developed?
But that's the thing I'm saying. Steph made
it popular.
He single-handedly made it popular.
He changed the way that game is played right now, bro. Teams' 3-point percentage is up right now, bro.
I won't argue that.
One thing I could say about the 3-point line and the evolution of the game even if it was there back in the day, they wouldn't have used it like they do now, because back in the day it was a big man's game.
Exactly.
So we're not running plays for nobody to come off a pin down and shoot this low percentage shot. We're pounding the ball to the
Backing them down,
Hakeem,
yeah.
the Wilts, the Bill. We're running plays,
Backing
to get them in
players
the post
down,
so
exactly,
they could take
yeah.
a high percentage shot from right in front of the basket. You got to think, we went from the David Robinsons to the Hakeems to the Wilts to the. You get what I'm saying? You could run down the line of big men. Now, when you talk about big men today, I just watched Jokic dominate a
Yeah.
game from the perimeter.
Yeah.
I'm watching
Exactly.
Embiid shoot threes and cross niggas up.
Yeah.
So the game has, you know what I'm saying, revolutionized.
Yeah.
So, you know, I just try not to take credit from the old school, because they was a lot tougher and meaner,
Yeah.
and, you know, they stood on
Yeah.
business more.
Yeah.
There wasn't nobody getting hit in the arm and then rolling around all under the
But I
bench.
mean,
and
it's still. I mean, even with that, it's like you gotta think like the marketing and everything. Like it's
correct.
back. You know, the TV deals and all that stuff play a factor into it. So of course
do.
they don't want, you feel me, it.
They
People
want high,
roughing,
they
you know
want
what I
high,
mean?
and they want higher
Roughing people
score.
up and all that
They
shit.
want
But
the scores higher too.
and I mean, it's good for somebody like Steph to come through and do that.
Like
but,
hand checking is gone.
Right.
Like imagine.
But
hand
the
check.
fact that I hear what you say about backing people down and everything, and you know how it was back in the day. But this man, well, I would just say this team. I would say two players because it was him and Clay. But they made everybody start shooting threes because we won a championship. You feel what I'm saying? So that
know
right
what?
there, and that right
Yeah.
there in itself, bro, he hella tighter than Magic.
I wonder what Ray's year best year.
Yeah, and you was comparing, bro. Last night, this nigga
We
was
have
saying
to
that
give
Steph
some
is
credit.
Ray. This nigga was saying that Ray Allen is Steph Curry, bro.
This is what I said. In the era that he plays in, versus if you put Ray Allen in this era, he would do the shit that Steph do. If you put him in this era,
Fuck no.
No,
Hell no.
Ray Allen's more
No,
like
see,
Reggie
the difference
Miller and
between
shit.
them two, the difference, yeah, exactly. The difference between them two, Ray Allen was an A+ catch and shoot guy. See, what
Exactly.
separates Steph's from the Klay Thompsons
ball
and Reggie
handler.
Millers
He
is
shoots
that
off the dribble,
he
bro.
can shoot off the
Yes.
dribble.
He's shooting off the dribble,
better
cuz.
than anybody
Yes.
that
I've
has
never
ever
seen
lived.
nobody just shoot off the dribble the way
And
he
he
shoots,
can
bro.
catch and shoot equally better than everybody
Yes.
anybody that. So when you talk about that, Ray Allen wasn't the type of. Don't get me wrong, because I was a big Ray Allen fan.
Yeah.
But he was more of a. I'm gonna get to the rack with my handles with these hops. If you look at Ray Allen's calves, they like bigger than my thigh. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He got game. You just go check him out. Ray Allen used to dunk on niggas. Like,
Exactly,
you know what I mean? His
yeah.
thing, don't get me wrong, he'll pull up for the midi in your face, but he wasn't necessarily the kind of guy like Steph where he's using his handles to create space on the perimeter to shoot a low percentage shot. See,
While he's while he's facing a double team.
And see, this is the thing. People don't understand this about Steph, because that's my favorite player all time. But he takes a lot of bad shots. They're just not bad for him, right? So when we talk about the game being revolutionized, I feel like a lot of people sleep on who should get a lot of the credit. We just talked about Steph and Clay, but nobody talks about how Mark Jackson gave them the green light to play like
shoot
that.
like that.
I
yeah,
remember that.
Exactly.
You get what I'm
remember
saying?
that.
Exactly.
I remember
'Cause
that.
it's a lot of coaches that'd be like, nigga, sit your ass down. Like, you just shot it from 40 feet. Nigga.
Yeah,
You know what
I
mean?
remember that.
Get up out of here, nigga.
I
But
remember
he
that.
said, nah, these dudes is in practice. I seen an interview with him. He's like, nah, these dudes is in practice shooting it from out from the parking lot and not even touching the rim. So I'm gonna tell you a quick story about Mark Jackson. It's real quick. He's in practice one day. They like, okay, Steph, you're gonna end up being the greatest shooter ever, man. So what I need you to do is understand that people are gonna go at you. All right. So when we play teams and the point guard is going at you, I need you to kill that point guard. If we have to lose because of it, we'll just take the L.
Yeah.
Now, if your coach is telling you that, the freedom and the comfortability that you taking these shots with is unlike any other player that have ever played the game.
Yeah.
and I don't take none of that away.
And that's what separates him.
I don't
from
take
other
none of that
point
away
guards,
from him.
bro.
That's why he's in the. I'd say 10 to 15, but if you want to put him in the 10, he in the 10.
Top
But
five
but
if
to
he
go
win
to
a
that
ring.
5, to get to that 5, is
He win a ring, top
is-
five,
is
bro.
Is a a thing.
And I'm factoring in like this year the West was loaded. You feel me?
He's been in the Western Conference his whole
but I'm
career,
just saying
bro.
for this year
Yeah.
particular. This
Without Clay,
year was
without
like
Clay too.
I forgot about that. But
Without
this
Clay.
year the West is loaded, bro.